Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. In the last episode, we completed our adventures in the worlds of Tactica, learning the truth about what Jerry was, and confirming our suspicions that Jerry was indeed a follower of Sumire, the true villain of the base story, which was pretty cool to see the whole thing go full circle, since we also got confirmation on what event truly opened Toshiro's rebellious soul, not being Shido's calling card like we originally thought, but Guernica's graffiti that she made after her heart became her own once again, and breaking her shackles to the malevolent false deity's apprentice that tried to defy everything and become her very own major entity, using Guernica as that source to make it all possible. With the story now officially over, I promised we'd do the challenge maps as well, since honestly I genuinely love doing all the extra stuff in the Persona games. So with that being said, let's kick off what will be quite a interesting final adventure, depending on how difficult these maps truly are. So with that being said, honestly I'm really looking forward to this, just because of the fact that I genuinely like the difficulty curve in this game, just because I actually have been playing the game again, but actually on a harder difficulty. So yeah, I've been playing on the merciless difficulty for my second way through, and I'm already back to chapter 3 again. So honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of challenge stages are going to be available to us when it comes to this stuff, since we have no way of looking ahead. So with that being said, straight into what is going to be called the floating concerts. Kinda curious if these are going to have any story attached to them. I don't think they are, but I do think they're definitely going to have some difficulty to them. I think these are basically like extra quests that you have set skills for, and maybe set personas for as well. Let's see here. I guess one good way to check is checking everything. Okay, it looks like we do have Toshiro available. Interesting. Okay. Anything we should know about? Doesn't really show. It looks like we got a couple weapons, but that doesn't really fully help me understand. But it looks like we are definitely running with Haru, and Yusuke, based on the HP, and oh, we have literally everything. Oh, okay. I'll take it. That's definitely helpful. I'll definitely say that, just because we never got to see them with their full abilities. So we have Invigorate 3, Divine Mind, which Divine Mind I believe is, yeah, 30% of your SP is gained back after a target is defeated. Okay. And then Eagle Eyes, which is the +2 on your range for Yusuke, which is pretty cool. And then Invigorate 3 is just getting SP back each turn by a great amount. Okay. Seems easy to start with, but I guess it really depends on how difficult these really are, honestly. But defeat all enemies within 3 turns. Okay. So far, from what it looks like, all of them are on the left side. So, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Okay, I guess we'll figure that out then. Well, we have the double up on some of this stuff, so literally I could just drop you down here. Can't reach the other one, but we'll get that immediately once we get over there. Okay, well, first things first, let's bring those two over there. We're gonna use Yusuke for this, because I can trust him to do this, honestly. So, first off first is definitely doing the follow-ups, and just getting as far as we possibly can with the amount of ones we can possibly get. Move you over slightly. Let's keep On's extra one, just in case. So let's let Haru do that. But so far, doesn't look too difficult. If they're gonna be like this is literally just an extra quest map that they could have given us for the base game, which would have been pretty nice to have. But honestly, definitely drop you into On. So that's 3 of them down, already onto low HP. Then what I can do is I don't see a like quick way of getting to those guys, but we can definitely attack them. So if we were to do that, maybe something like Crystal Bloom on, yeah, onto these guys might be a good idea. You know what? That might actually be a really good idea, actually. Yeah, I think that might actually be the best idea, actually. Yeah, you know what? Crystal Bloom on you. Depends on how many enemies there really are, actually, to be honest. These could be not even, like, all the enemies, to be fair. I can instantly just get rid of those 3 if needed. Do we need to triple threat these guys? I guess that's the thing we really need to find out. Doesn't really look like there is a possibility of even doing a triple threat here. Could just be better to... Actually, I might be able to just run into you. No. Thought I could. Might be better to just, yeah, just knock them out, I think. I kind of like that idea better. Oh, we actually have the ability to accidentally hit our own allies in this version. Okay, so we need to be careful. But yeah, I think it might be better to just take out these guys. Yeah, and just leave the last one alive, I think. I think that might be the way of doing this. And we could just leave the guy down here if we want to. But I'm not entirely sure if we should. But I guess we'll figure this out. I just kind of want to figure out the best way of dealing with these enemies. Looks like Hellfire really doesn't do us good there. So we shouldn't try that. So it's one thing about Futaba in this version, is if you have allies that you can accidentally attack, she'll say that like constantly, which is a little... could be a little annoying, honestly, but let's definitely get rid of these ones. I think this should be basically map over, based on how that went. I don't know how this guy's gonna really do anything, but you can try. Is he gonna move? No, he's not. Okay. No new enemies spawn, so I'm guessing this is pretty much over then, which good for me. Honestly, easier the better. And then honestly, I think pull you into the open would be a good idea. But yeah, it looks like the first map's not too bad, so I don't think these are going to be too majorly difficult, which is good for us in the long run, honestly. And I think I'm just going to melee you, just to make sure you're out. Well, let's see. Is it over? Nope. Okay. There is more. Okay, so we do need to be actually genuinely careful with our positioning on these. Okay. I just wanted to know for sure, because it didn't seem like it was over at first, but now this is making more sense. Okay. Well, if that's going to be the case then, looks like somebody's going to have to do a good number on this side. And with on this side now, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, depending on how we do this. So, let's see here. Is there anyone I can... Ooh, I can go for you. Okay, this could work. Okay, let's actually do a bunch of damage to you then, I think, to start. Because we want to get a good chunk of damage in this turn now that we know what we're really dealing with here. So now we're up here. Wish I knew that, because on wouldn't be in much of a problem area right now if that was the case, if I knew that. I'm gonna say staying up here with these guys might be a good idea, though, based on what I can see. And then, let's see here, how do I want to do this? Currently, at the current moment, I'm not really seeing a major way we can deal with these guys in a way that would work. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible. Just more of like, how do we want to do it? I think getting rid of you in the middle might be a good idea, though. Because I don't think I'm going to have a real way of focusing that guy. But so far, so good. Okay, I get hit there, but I'm more worried about positioning right now than I am worried about them. And if we needed to, we could always use Yusuke. I'm just hoping they don't go into areas where I won't be able to pull them out to be able to get the extra movement if needed. But it looks like what we need to do is something to do with On over here on the other side. Is she close enough to be able to help us with this, though? That's the real question. Doesn't look like it, which could be a major problem. But let's see here. Could maybe do something here. Trying to think of how to do it, though, is the real question. And maybe even Yusuke can help here, just based on the fact that he can reposition himself over here. So, if I do this right, we can drop you into Yusuke, which would be one way of dealing with this group of enemies here. So far so good, though. And then we need to have Yusuke go to the other side, like so. And then drop this one into him as well. So far so good. Nothing too majorly problematic when it comes to what's going on this side. Then we definitely need to go over here as well. And then drop him down here. If I were to set up the triple threat, it would knock it out. Okay. Well, I know that I can't get in the angle, so it's definitely going to be completely up to how we can kind of deal with these enemies, honestly. So I think we definitely send it you down. So far so good, though. Okay, cool. And then from here, we need to definitely make sure we can deal with the one in the very back corner in this. We can do that. We can at least get two of them out of the way. Then On can deal with the last one by herself. Perfectly fine, I think. Which I think we should be good with. Then we can do Crystal Bloom on these guys. Because we're already in position, so Yusuke doesn't really need to worry too much. Okay, well that works out. Let me just double check we are in range. Okay, we are. Good. Okay, if I were to do anything special here, I guess it is just making sure that one goes down, I think. Okay. Well, let's set up the triple threat then, just so we have it going. And then I think we'll just go for the regular shot on and hope that is the enemy that we need to actually get rid of. Because I don't know if there's another round after this, and I think that's our major problem right now, is that we just don't know. Which is perfectly fine. Plus we also have another get 'em from these two over here, so this will let us know for sure. Oh shoot, okay. So, based on that then, there's a major thing we need to keep in mind then, with these maps then. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of enemies though. Well, I can use like a Phantom here, so maybe I can kind of make this work in a way that actually kind of helps us. It's going to be very difficult to do it with just Yusuke, but it's possible. I'm going to see if it's possible, at least. Also, I did not know that... Okay, yeah, I did not know that you can get multiple of these guys. I thought you could just get two, but apparently upgrading that actually does give you some more, which is pretty cool. We were basically out, though, when it comes to these. We can fling you down, though. Okay, this could work. Okay. Is there a way for me to hit the other guy while also hitting you? Nope. Okay. I think blasting these two might be a way of doing it, though. I'm pretty much, though, out, though, when it comes to SP. But it did push some enemies. There's no real way of getting up there, though, which is the problem. Okay. So it seems like it's definitely based off of major positioning every turn then. Oh, that's pretty funny. I didn't think you could drop an enemy into that area, but that's actually pretty funny. Huh. Wow, okay, so yeah, these are a little bit more difficult than I thought they were going to be. Which is not a problem. It's just more of like, I didn't think if they, I wasn't like completely sure if they were going to be. Just because of Lavenza's map weren't too difficult on their own. That's still cool though to kind of like figure that out though, in general. But I definitely think we might need to do a small cut to kind of reposition things just so we're not redoing the first two areas again. And then we're back on this area in a better light. Because I think what we need to do is definitely get one for each round, basically, to make this work in a way that we want it to, you know, work out for us in any shape or way or possible. Basically, pretty much just like each one needs to go down each round. And then the third one, obviously, we need to have everybody up in order to even have a chance at it. Or at least even just a one more action already available, basically, is kind of how I'm seeing it. But with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys, and we'll be in a better situation than we are right now, because this one's not completely possible at the current moment, just due to how he did the first two turns. So, be your boys and girls, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Okay, so now we're in a better spot. I want to show exactly how I did this. So, what I ended up doing is had Haru go up here first, and then I ended up knocking enemies down from here and using Haru to kind of deal with this top area on the first turn. And I also had her kind of go this way to be able to do a triple threat. Well, because of that positioning, I ended up having to, well, Crystal Bloom this area, which she was just close enough to it, so she ended up getting frozen twice from Yusuke, which was a little unfortunate. But we're on turn 2 right now, with this entire group basically already done, with multiple actions still available to us, which is pretty good, I feel like. And we're going to use Haru for this current movement, because Yusuke's in a really good spot right now. There's no need for him to move. So, right now, getting rid of these enemies is going to do us good. Also heals up Haru as well. And now that we're in that position, we're still good here. Now all we really need to do is just find a way to get all these guys off the roofs. And that's actually every single enemy stuck up there, actually. Except for the one on the left. But that's still very much good for us, for the most part. So, definitely gonna go for that. It also freezes them, too, so they don't try anything special, which is really good for us. Okay, not too bad. From this angle, honestly, I feel like moving this one to on would definitely do us good here. Getting them all off these upper areas seems like a very good idea. And honestly, what we could do is something along the lines of Bufadine here would actually get me in position for a triple threat, which could work, because On can get directly behind these guys, but not in a way that it actually perfects it, though. That's the only problem. Okay, which could be a problem, but it's not a major one, just because we're still in a good area. Thing is, though, do we have a way of maybe dealing with one of these enemies without needing On to be specifically the one to do it? Doesn't really look like it. Do have the femme fatale thing, but the thing is that where that one enemy is, it doesn't seem like it would really help out entirely, though. If I were to be able to move one more time, I think I would be huge this turn. Maybe we can go for this one? It might work. Yusuke doesn't need it. If it's enough to kind of just reposition ourselves, honestly. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Might be enough for Yusuke to be able to do what he needs to do this turn, then. And might be able to even just fling this guy off, which might be even better than doing it the way that I'm thinking I'm going to try and do it. So yeah, we can freeze you, and then we can push the other guy off, which would work out pretty well, I think. Instead of, ooh, wait a minute. Are you out? I think she's out, actually. Ooh, that could be a problem. It still counts as a get 'em, so maybe it doesn't matter anyways. So, I don't think we need to worry about that. Just knock you on down then. Okay. So far so good though. We're getting a good range out of this one. Then, it's all about figuring out how we want to do this next part here. This counts as a get 'em still. I'd rather just fling him around instead of worrying about that. So I think we can kind of fling you. Not too bad. Leaves him up, but not in a way that it's a major problem. And then what I can do here, we can get a good angle on this guy that's kind of sitting in this weird spot here. Okay, we can get rid of both of these guys. That works. Okay. 2 enemies out. Basically on the 3rd round of enemies. This could be basically the end of the map, based on how this goes. And I would be able to hit this guy up here. Okay. Don't want to do it via that, though. Looks like Aggie 9's the only thing we can really do that I can trust myself with. Okay, that's not too bad. Hopefully that's the final enemy, though, based on the current positioning. Is he removing, though? He's not. Okay, good. That's not too bad. Who would I rather be up there, though? That's the real problem. Can I get Yusuke to do it? No, not really. Okay, Yusuke, you're gonna go back down just in case, because I don't know if that's the end of this map yet. So I feel safer if someone... Ooh, that's not enough. Let's do Hellfire then. I feel safer with a for sure knockout on that one, if I get the one more for it. I think it's the last enemy, but I'm not 100% on that. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. I was a little worried on that one. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But it took me a second try on making sure to reposition. So now we know for sure that the enemies we see aren't always going to be all the enemies on the map. Unless it's a much more noticeable map, where obviously there would be a little bit, you know, more of like a confirmation that there isn't going to be any like extra enemies to respawn. But not too bad. Floating Concert wasn't too bad at all. But Bullet Defense Line. Bullet Defense Line makes me think that we're not really going for a knockout here for everybody, but more of a survival map. Based on the name of that, but I guess we'll find out on that one. But so far so good though. First one wasn't too bad for sure. Ooh. It's based on the paint world this time. Okay. We got buttons again. Last 8 turns. Okay, yep. It's just a survival map. Trial gear is destroyed or all allies wiped out. There's a gear? Oh, there is a gear. Oh. Okay, so we have the Lavenza gear here. We also got Toshiro as an option too, though. So, that's always helpful. A bunch of Ravengers. Looks like buttons are going to be a major factor here. Only buttons I see are the one in the top left and the top right. And then this one over here. Both of them are up though, so we need someone to get over to the very back here. Ooh. Okay. Looks like it could be a problem. Ooh, okay. This definitely looks kind of hard, but not a majorly hard one. Personas is kind of what I need to know about, though. Okay, we have Valkyrie and Pale Rider. Ambush. Okay. Could be good. Then Ambush as well. Oh, is it all the Ambush ones? Actually, we only have 2 Personas, actually. Oh. Well, it makes sense, because we have Erina. So we have double Ambush as our Personas. It could be good. Depends on it, though. So just last 8 turns. Seems easier said than done. Honestly. This doesn't look like a very hard map. Well, it really depends on what enemies like to spawn here, to be fair. But we do have all the abilities, so could work out in the end. Definitely say dealing with this guy first would be a first and foremost. For sure. Apparently not in the right angle to hit him, though. Which is a little strange. But I think we can maybe do it from... No, we can't. Okay. So... I think definitely pushing you over might be worth the effort to do so. Because Erina being able to get into that spot might be... Are we really? You sure about that? It's not that much damage. Yeah. Just go for it. Sorry, Ryuji. I need the movement. Okay, we got onto the button. That's all I really wanted out of that. Okay, we can get rid of one of the Ravengers. Huge. How many are on the map? 3? Okay. Not too bad. I like it. Current positioning on is keeping that one in, it looks like. Okay. Is there a way I can use this button to pull the other Ravenger closer? I would doubt it, but it's possible. This has 1000 HP apparently. But Light of Promise, not in range, so don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to pull him closer, so I don't think we need to worry about that. And I think finding out where we want to reposition Toshiro might be a good idea before we actually do this turn too, just in case. Because I don't think being stuck up here would be a good idea for anybody.
Nice work, Toshiro. Skillful hiding.
Could slightly attack this one. It would pull it away. Might be a good thing to do. Let's pull him. I don't mind moving him slightly. And I might be able to do this with on instead, which might be better in the long run. Because then I can repress the button to trap the enemy instead. Which could be much better for us in every sense of the word. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that better, actually. Making sure that one's out, than it moving. Seems like a good idea. Then On can kind of stay in a safe zone. Because as long as she's up here, she's counted as being safe. Yeah, I like that. That works out. So far, this one doesn't seem too hard. Based on how this is going. But we still have multiple turns left, so could be difficult, could not be difficult, really depends. I'm gonna put Erina like there-ish, and then we're gonna charge her up. Because that gives us another movement, which is huge for Erina too, on top of that. Okay, you're moving. Okay. Okay, we got... Ooh, we have supporters with, oh, that's definitely a push the map upwards. For sure. Definitely press that right now, then. Just to get them on the floor. Never like enemies, being like that, though. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little worrying to see that, supporter like so. Let's definitely knock the supporter down. While we have a chance for it. Okay. We got you dealt with for the time being. Now it's all about figuring out how we want to deal with these guys. This guy's stuck up here. At the current moment, he can't go anywhere. Literally anywhere. So we can keep him stuck up there if we need to. Looks like maybe On could do something with these guys over here. Not close enough to hit the other guy though. Yeah, it looks like we're just out of range, or I might be able to Hellfire force it, which might be more worth it, so let's definitely try that. So far, second map's not as bad in difficulty-wise, for what I can see currently. Okay, then we have another triple threat active now. If we want to, we could use Toshiro to do so as well, which I actually would like that better. So Toshiro, you're going to be the one to get this guy's attention instead. So you knock him down. Because then we don't have to worry about positioning on anybody. We can just encircle the people we want, and then we're not in a weird spot for anybody. Which is better than what we have. Okay. Ooh, gear. Wait, we can damage our own gear this way. Okay. Reposition then. There we go. Okay, there is a way to do it. Okay, good. I was a little worried there. Did not know I can hurt my own gear. Toshiro, where do we want you, buddy? You could be on here, I think. I don't mind you sitting up here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think, like, in a position like this, or even, like, as long as he can kind of get to the button slightly, I think that's kind of what we need to just figure out. That looks pretty good. But yeah, Toshiro needs to be the one to start that, in my opinion, just based on the positioning of everybody. Okay, cool. Bunch of enemies out of the way, though. Still have a charge left, so we can use that to our benefit as well. Is there any way I can deal with that guy? Don't really think so. I'm not gonna mess with him either. There's no reason for me to do so. So I think what we could do, we could also knock you out. It's always a possibility. But I'm gonna say, best case scenario is confirming the guy in the back is down, I think. Could also just knock these guys down too. I don't mind taking one hit with Ryuji, if I can use it to my benefit. Maybe I can use On to get what I need out of it as well, which could work, honestly. Looks like I need to move like here-ish. So this will push him down. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, we'll go with it. I don't mind that. Because it gets rid of the other Ravenger, or Revenger as they're actually called. I actually don't mind that at all. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of damage though. Okay, not too bad though. Actually can't see you from here. But it's not a one we can't get to though, kind of thing. It's more of like, just reposition slightly. And not a confirmed knockout either. Okay, that's more of a confirmed one. Okay, I'd rather do that. More of just to get that guy off the map, so I don't have to worry about him sitting up there, honestly. And then I think just sitting here and waiting this turn might do us some good. And just kind of safely prepare everybody. Don't really need attack up right now. Ambush really doesn't help us. Yeah, I think we just end turn, I think. Not too bad. Decent turn there for the second turn. Okay, rhythm transformation. You can full heal yourself all you want, buddy. Guy on a button. Okay. Lots of Revengers. One right on top of the button, which I don't like at all. I don't like that at all. And that one's right next to one of those guys. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Well, I could just use my charge to knock you out. Always a possibility. But, first things first. How do we do this one? That is the first things first, indeed. I see a free one over on top of this guy over there. hitting him is not actually a bad idea at all. Actually, this guy on the middle back here, we can get him on that, and then we also move these two as well. And they'll move closer to Toshiro, but Toshiro can safely get out of that area in the current moment. Oh, you can get on top of me. Didn't look like you could. Okay. It's fine though. I can use that to reposition though, so it's not too much of a problem at all. Okay. Let's see here though. We were to do that. First things first is getting behind this guy would be a first to the start. Oh well, actually getting Ryuji off of that button area would actually be a start to it. Okay, so if we move you back, can't get to the Ravager, so don't worry about that. Looks like just kind of do something like this for now. Get behind this enemy.
Better get ready.
And then if On can kind of get one in position, I guess, would be a good way to do this.
Pay attention.
Ooh, actually, wait a minute.
Right, let's go.
Can Toshiro get away from this angle? I might be able to do this in an even better way. Because I can knock you down completely. Toshiro can get out of that weird spot.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, actually. And then we can just Hellfire these guys. And that's a whole group down on that side. Which means we don't have this weird angle going on over on the corner here that we have literally nobody on top of right now. Okay, that works. Okay, they go down. Erina could knock these guys out. And Toshiro does have a one more, so we can still use it to our benefit. Knocks both of them down. Could be interesting. Don't really want to go for that guy to be knocked out that way, though. But if I were to go over here-ish, how would this look? Could be good, but I don't like it that much, though. I think all I really need to figure out right now is how to set up a triangle that works for us perfectly at this angle. Knocking both of you down might be worth it in the long run. And it definitely needs Ryuji to kind of be like here-ish. Okay. Let's see here. Use the vision that we can get here to kind of get an idea of where our triangle is going. This guy's like in a really weird spot though. Let's see. How would I do this one? Looks like maybe I move like here-ish. It's definitely odd looking. I don't want to accidentally hit that either. Maybe I could kind of move this. No. Okay, so moving that way is actually making it worse. Okay, so if I move slightly this way, I'm slightly moving it, while also not being directly on top of that anymore. That gets it. Okay. That definitely gets it there. I like it. And then is there a way for Erina to reposition? Okay, where's a way I can see? Okay. There is a way for Erina to get there, but Erina's the only one that's setting this up, though. So, I was kind of hoping to maybe get that other guy into that angle, but I might have to do that ourselves, it seems like. So yeah, I think we definitely just go for the Ravager trying to run it in on top of the gear right at the current moment, instead of worrying about everybody else. Which is fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, cool. Press the button so On can kind of start slowly figuring out what she needs to do in order to deal with this guy.
You'll be safe there.
Could Hellfire, don't think that's a good idea though. Could Femme Fatale, which would do damage, but I don't think it moves. Okay. No other person to be able to hit a button though at the current moment. Yeah, you can't even reach it. Okay, if we can't do it that way, might have to do it with Ryuji then. So Erina, you press the button down.
Better get ready.
Then Ryuji, are you any way possible able to help over there? Not really. Okay, that's fine.
My turn.
Looks like it's all about... Ooh, but then it opens that area.
Perfect. You'll be safe there.
Okay,
All right.
this could be very interesting depending on how you do it.
Nice position.
Could also just
It'll be
attack
well
this guy
hidden.
over here and do it like that,
Alright, let's do this.
which could work, honestly.
Nice move, Panther.
I just wish we were closer, is all. But I think it's definitely along the lines of needing to do it
Now it's
via
my turn.
this kind of button. Which we can also force...
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
Okay.
So
Actually, there might be a better way of doing this, actually. If I go here, I can push you back by 1. Yeah, actually, this could be even better, actually. Push you back by 1. Then you won't be able to really do much with that, because you're just off slightly. Yeah, that works. Then we kind of sit over here. This guy has no way of getting there. Oh no, he can, actually. Of course he can.
Excellent position, Erina.
Okay, then.
Turn spirit into strength.
Trying to think of how else we can do this. I don't know if this would heal that, so I don't think we can do it that way either.
Alright, let's do this.
Just unfortunate that Ryuji... Okay, as I was saying before my dog started barking, that was why I had to do a small cut there. But from what I can see here, we can maybe... Oh, I can also just do severe there and then just run. Okay, that could actually be better,
Let's get in there.
because then I don't have to stay in this area, actually. I was trying to think of how I could make this work out better, but thankfully Ryuji can actually make it over here. I just needed to reposition the button slightly. There we go. Now we're not wasting SP for that. Then we can repress the buttons in a way that Ryuji can get back to his kind of safety zone.
All right.
Honestly, I kind of like the idea of this being closed off like that for this turn, so they don't try running in on anybody with the supporter that's on the top, well, technically top left of the map, but bottom left of the map in actuality. But let's see, what are they going to try? Yep, they're trying Drums of Speed on him. Don't like that one just sitting back there, but honestly, it's not in a way that it's a major problem. Okay. Interesting spawns. That area is completely locked down at the moment, so
Get ready.
not a major problem for anybody.
Go on.
Plus, I can use this as a benefit here. They shouldn't be able to get up here either, to be fair. I'm gonna try it. I don't think they shouldn't be able to get up here, so I think I should be fine doing this. Because I've never seen a Ravager jump that high. Yeah, they're blocked. Okay, good. That's perfect. Okay, that's them down. We have the Ravager basically on top of there, but not in a way that it's a major problem for anybody. We can press the button for Ryuji to make his way down here, and to prepare one of these. And then all we really need to do right now is along the lines of just getting Toshiro a way of getting one of these for free. Looks like he's not getting it, but that's fine.
Now it's my turn.
But we want to be able to do this safely. You have to do it in a, like, basically on top of them kind of way. Because I am not blasting that guy if I want to be safe here. But there. Okay, double blast them. Get an angle like so. Ooh, that guy's still up. Ooh.
You bet.
Is it because we don't have Makoto? Yeah, we don't. Okay. So, move back slightly. We're going to use this turn to Makoto. Seems like a good idea so far.
Do this.
Basically out of SP though now, based on the current angle of everything when it comes to on. But we still have stuff left that we can do. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that. It gets rid of a bunch of enemies. There might be a better way of getting even more, though. So if I back up slightly, go like here-ish, what is that like? Oh, it gets rid of the supporter. That could be good. I don't mind that, honestly. Okay. Could be really good, actually, that angle. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Because then the guy doesn't get the running that he could get, and he's gonna be kind of out of our way, in a way that it doesn't really affect us too much. Okay, cool. That works out. And we also get the heal that we needed to, for anybody that was low, which Ryuji was a little. Then from there, we could hit this down. Not enough to get a view of anybody, but I can knock that guy out, which I feel like could be a really good idea. Toshiro, honestly, buddy, for you, I don't think hitting that guy is a good idea. So I think it's just kind of just sit back slightly and just see what we can do for Toshiro for now, and then just knock this guy off. Probably should have charged, but I feel safer with that one out in the long run, because yeah, we weren't going to be able to hit him. I'm gonna say, Toshiro, you can kind of just sit back slightly, bud. And then maybe you could stand here, because that's closer to the button, and you should be able to breach it from there.
Here we go.
So far, so good, though. Nothing major. Okay, we got another guy on top of one of those areas. Ooh, we got a couple, actually. Okay.
Here I go.
Well, first off's first, that's a freebie for one of them. You just need Ryuji to go over, like, here-ish.
No mercy.
If I were to make my way up, like so, well, let's do it with Toshiro instead. Because Toshiro's, in an area where I can kind of do it easier. Okay, so if I press the button again with Toshiro when she's up here, I might be able to change this battlefield slightly.
Okay.
Because I can knock you down for free, which might be worthwhile. Can't fling him the other way, which is kind of what I would rather want.
What's this?
But it is a knockdown. Don't like that angle though, because that puts that into a major worry spot for me, honestly. So maybe, yeah, let's redo that. I don't like that angle now that I look at it. Might be able to do something interesting over. No, I can't reach it. Okay. Actually, maybe I could do it with Ryuji instead. Yeah, let's try with Ryuji. So, move you here. Fling the button around.
Now it's my turn.
If I were to push you down,
Show you.
it looks like it moves the gear slightly for me. I kind of like that. If it moves the gear in a way that it works for me, then I don't mind the positioning of that.
And that's a hit. Good job, Skull.
Where to put you? Ooh, that's not a good spot. Yeah, it's not really a good spot at all, is it? That could be a very much of a problem spot for this. Unless what we do is we swap the positions here in a way that Ryuji is down here. We fling you down there as well. Where's it put you, by the way? Okay, it doesn't put you in a corner, good. I thought it was for a second there. But yeah, if we fling you both down there, it's possible we could still make this work in a way that isn't too much of a problem. Okay, if we go here, and then move her slightly, like here-ish, we can burn those two. Not too bad. Okay, this can work, but we need to do it as Ryuji though, I think. For sure. Okay, I think we can make that work. And then Toshiro can go over there and start messing with the other enemies over there. Okay. Yeah, they can easily work, I think. Yeah, let's do that. It's just that it didn't look like a good spot at the beginning, in my honest opinion. But thankfully, there was an easy way to deal with those enemies once you kind of sit back for a second and take a backseat to what's going on. Okay, now that we're up here, though, what can I do? You push those enemies back slightly.
Hey, that's dangerous.
Don't want to attack you on accident, obviously.
All right, let's go.
If Erina were to help here, what could she possibly do? I don't like going near the guy if we can help it. From what I can see, it might be better something like this. Push that down. Actually, would Toshiro have a better time over here? I'm kind of curious about this. Because I could do Light of a Promise here. I just need to move on from this position. Yeah, you know what? That could be better. I just need to help her down, is all. So she can get onto the button, so we have the capabilities of at least having it. Okay. And then now we have that. Toshiro needs to reposition it, or Erina does. I think what we actually need to do first and foremost is getting on into a safe zone first, before we do that. Just so she's not getting hit by Toshiro's ability. Okay, there we go. That's better. Then we can get a big hit onto all these enemies here. And maybe, just maybe, use it to our benefit. But there we go. Huge amount of enemies hit. Not too bad. Then we can reposition the button one more time. Then I think we can fling this guy further back, which is just in range for Ryuji. Perfect. There we go. Cool. And then... ooh, I can get behind... no, I can't. Thought I could. Okay. We go from here. It's just right outside of the range of the gear, which is perfect. And then Erina could actually move slightly back, like so, which gets that guy into position as well, which is really good. That's a really good movement. Cool. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Because now we're still in a very good spot. The gear hasn't even been touched yet. And we got a good range of motion on everything. And then, honestly, just stay where Erina's been staying. I think we are good with this turn. Let me just double check that they can't just run into it. Yeah, that guy is so far away he would have to walk all the way around. Cool. Okay. Another part done. Got a couple more turns to go. Ravenger's starting to make its way. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing spawned. Oh, we did it so good that the enemies don't know what to do anymore. Oh, well that's good. Well, we're gonna use that to our benefit then. We actually destroyed this level because the enemies aren't able to spawn in any way, shape, or form that helps them. Okay, that works out. Okay, so what we'll need to do then is just reposition slightly so we can start burning through some enemies. What's going on here? Are you just slightly out? Yeah, you're just slightly out. Okay. And then we just need to do something like so. Oh, don't like that. On. That should be right, I think. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, just burn through these two. Might as well. We can complete it before the time limit. That'd be kind of funny, honestly, in my opinion. Okay, good chunk of damage. Not bad at all. Weird spot for Erina, but perfectly fine in the long run. Kind of locked myself up here, though, didn't I? Is there any way? Yeah, there's no way of me actually getting out of this angle here. This actually, yeah, we put ourselves in a really weird spot. I'll be honest, because Ryuji can't do anything from this angle. But, okay, end turn. Let's see what happens. We're charged up, so weird spot for them to be in, but not to a point where it's like a major problem. But It looks like, yeah, it looks like that is the last enemy.
Alright.
Wish I could kind of get him. I don't think there's even really a way for me to get to him. For anybody. Because Erina's in a spot that really can't be targeted from this spot at all. Don't want to go for that at all, but yeah, I actually don't think... So there's a way to accidentally kind of soft lock yourself up here. If you're accidentally positioning yourself in a way to do so. It's interesting. But honestly, not too bad. We're not going to get the last enemy, sadly. But I think that's fine. We literally completed the map, no matter what you want to say there at that point. So, I'm perfectly fine with that. But in turn, we completed the 3 turns early, it looks like. Okay. That's funny.
Here we go.
Yeah, it just lasts for 8 turns then. And that is it. Wow, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'll take it. Okay, cool. But there we go. So we got another map complete. That one we did without needing to redo it, which is really good. That one looked like one that I was going to have to redo at least once or twice, and I'm very surprised we did it on the first try. It was just a lot of repositioning. Anything with those buttons is an instant, like, map that you have to, like, really look at what you're doing in order to complete it properly. Definitely don't think we're doing all 5 of these in one episode, though. I thought we might be able to, but now that we're seeing where we're at after doing the second match, I think we're definitely at least going to be able to do 3 of them. So we're definitely still got one more episode of the series left, it looks like, which is good with me, honestly, since I really do like this game, so getting another round of playing this game is always a good thing for me. But Realm of Fierce Foes is our next one. So let's see what's going on with that. Very curious. So defense is down, so no more, hopefully no more gears to protect. We got the defeat all enemies in a certain time down. Are they going to do anything more like that? Defeat all enemies. Is this timed, though? No, no time. Okay. Any ally is KO'd is an end, though. Okay. Looks like it is just the 3 of them. Looks like we get Akechi and Kasumi on a map that isn't a painted map, which is interesting. Ooh, sumo wrestler guy. Okay, we need to be careful about the sumo. Actually, no, that's Nakabachi, actually. Huh. Okay, then. Cool. So we get to refight him again, but in a challenge mode map. Looks like we got the loudspeakers here to worry about. Multiple Nakabachis, actually. Okay. Interesting. But defeat all enemies, though. 1 ninja, 2 ravagers, 4 legionnaires, and 2 bosses. Seems easy enough. These guys have the same ability as, like, the ones that were in the second chapter. Doesn't look like it. Because there was one, the sumos in the second chapter you were able to knock down, and they were able to kind of, like, you know, be one-shotted. So I'm kind of surprised about that. Also, I noticed the eye actually changes position based on where you're standing, which is actually kind of cool for the bosses. Didn't realize that before. But before we do get into this third map here, what do we got for working eyes? Black Frost. Heavenly Gift, greatly amount. Okay, bunch of voltage. Looks like we're getting. That one's the one for extra range. That's good for Akechi, because Akechi has a shorter range. Divine Mind for the SP. Okay. Not too bad. I would rather the Mata on Akechi for the extra SP, but it's perfectly fine. I think we're more than ready for this one, though. So, let's get on in. Might be able... okay, skills prohibited. Where's the loudspeakers, exactly?
What to do here?
Let's see. Not too bad looking. He's gonna swap positions if we hit him, so we're gonna want to kind of make sure how we want to deal with the ninja before we swing on him. Actually, this might be actually one of the special ninjas, actually. Yep, it is one of the special ones. This is the one that was in the second chapter when we first met them, where they didn't have weaknesses. for being in the open. Okay, so he's more of like a master ninja. Okay. Gonna need to be careful about him then. Okay. We have buttons to press. Where exactly are those? Okay, they're standing next to us. Any reason for me to block those areas? Not really. There's a Nakabachi on both sides of us. Okay. Could be interesting. I think these guys can jump these. So we have to be careful about this. Or where this guy is. Any reason to really lock off our zones? Not really. Not at the current moment, at least. Not that I can see. You have no way of getting to the other guy anyways. So, don't need to worry about that. Akechi definitely seems like a first and foremost here, though. For opening up this entire area. In my opinion. Which also turns off that loudspeaker as well. For at least a couple turns. Okay, not too bad. We can work with that. Okay, down they go. Now that we got that situated, everyone needs to stay together in a proper way that doesn't get them into a bad position. No way for me to hit both of them. I was kind of trying to just get the extra movement out of that, but it looks like I'm not doing that. But it looks like I can definitely at least go Igon here to knock you on out. So far so good, though. Definitely good. We can reposition over to this side. I can get closer to that guy over there. But I think keeping everyone together is a better idea in the long run. Can't hit you, though, from this angle. But we do get our SP back for at least doing this, so it doesn't really matter if we do that way. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Ninja. No. Don't end turn. I'm not ready yet for that. If he were to move, generates clones users, that's always a problem. I think dealing with the ninja now is what we need to do. So, don't really do much damage via gun, do we? No, we do. It's just he has a lot of HP. But he needs to be first target, I think. Is there a way for me to kind of angle in a way that he gets hit? There is, actually. Ooh. That could be better, honestly. You know what? I'm doing that instead. I'd rather get him in a weird spot where he's getting hit with a lot of stuff. Okay, not too bad. If I were to make my way over here, what would happen if I were to melee him? Interesting. Not entirely what I would like to do there, but that is still interesting. I think leaving Nakabachi alone, though, is a first and foremost here for this map. I'm gonna be honest, I do not trust going straight to him with these guys on the map. But I do think going like somewhere over here, and like going over here, and like blasting out this loudspeaker, while also getting a little bit of extra movement, might be better in the long run. Getting the ninja off the map is literally like the best thing in my opinion here. Because I don't mind the regular enemies, because these guys like to spawn them. Oh, he's moving. Okay, ow. They're coming for me. I didn't expect them to actually move. But they're not focusing anybody. Okay. Where are you going? That's one thing about these guys, is you just don't know where they're going. Ooh, he's moving into a interesting spot. Okay. Interesting movements from our little enemies there.
What to do here?
Looks like we definitely need to reposition slightly. Just so we're not in a weird spot.
Great positioning, Joker.
We can... We also have Maru Kukaja, too. We need to get any speed or defense. Currently, I don't see... Also, we have Direhan, actually. We don't even need to worry about that. We can heal, if need be. Can Akechi hit multiple enemies from there? That's something I'm more curious about, actually. So we can World's End.
Hey, wait! There's
Looks like a no. It's definitely a hit, but it's not in a way that I want it to be happening. Okay. That's fine. It'll get rid of the loudspeaker.
What to do here?
Could be a worthwhile endeavor. Might want to do a Joker instead, maybe, though. Or do we? I'm not too sure. I kind of hope that's the right one, though. I don't know if it is. I guess we'll try it and see what happens. Hopefully it is, though. Is it him? Nope, it's not. He's hiding somewhere else, and that's not good for us. But we have a loudspeaker out of the way, though. So, we can use that to our benefit. Wish we knew where the other ninja was. Because this could be one, but we're not 100%. It would be worthwhile to just knock him down. Could go over there and just hit him. Might be worth it. Nah, not like that. Actually, could be worth it, actually. Yeah, it could be worth it, actually. Let me think about that, actually. Because then I can hit the Ravager, too, over there, with the free bonus that we get. Could work, honestly. Then we can jump on over. Depends on how much damage this does, if we were actually going to go for it. But it doesn't keep the ninja in there, which was what I was really trying to root for. Does that knock out that guy? Not really. Getting the Ravager off the map would be really good, though. But we have Akechi's thing for voltage. Okay, this could actually work then. Could put the ninja in there. Could be worth it. But at the same time, I'm not really liking that. Just going for one guy when we can just blast that guy out instead. Because if the Ravager takes at least a little bit of damage, we don't need to worry about having a major open area. Plus the triple threat gives us HP back, so anything we lost is usable again. Then what we can do is we should have... yeah, Truth Seeker. Let's turn that on. Let's figure out where our positionings can be from here. So we got our voltage back, so we got our extra movement.
What to do here?
Now, we can make our way back to this side, where we know we're safe.
You'll be safe there.
Hit him, but it's not enough to knock him out.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
This is a knockout for you, so I'm gonna go for that instead.
Oh, you're doing well.
So one Ravager down. Now to just figure out where the other guy is. Wish we knew, because this guy's not a confirmed knockout. Let's try it. Is it him? Oh, it is him. Oh. Hi, buddy. Anyway, I can hit multiple of these. No. Okay. I was kind of hoping I could. Could just do severe damage. Probably. Yeah, extra movement. We'll go for it. Safer that way. But yeah, just focusing him is my top priority. The Nakabachis can do whatever they want. They can summon in enemies. I don't mind the Husk enemies at all. They don't do as much damage as the ninja can possibly do. As long as we're dealing with them while we're... hello. Ow. 100 damage. That proves my point. Ooh, you're moving over here. Probably not your smartest idea, because I'm gonna drop a World's End on top of this area, but... could be a good idea, could be a bad idea. Really depends on how you feel of it, buddy. I'm gonna be honest. But, we're gonna jump back over. Actually, I don't need to jump over, honestly. For what we're doing with Akechi, we don't even need to do that. We just go over here and just drop it right on top of him. Also, basically blast out that loudspeaker too, which is huge right now. With the fact that we know that that's going to be a big problem later if we leave it. But there we go. Good. Any way we can keep this guy alive for just a short amount of time? No. Unfortunate. That's fine. Could blast these guys. Could work out. Let's see here. What can we do here? Trying to think if we can maybe get a triple threat going, but I kinda don't think so. Would be cool though, if we were able to. Could actually just hit this with her instead, and they're all dizzy. Could be worthwhile to do. Also blast open that opening there too. It does a little bit of damage to him as well. So we're working on him. Let's see. Is there a way for me to, not really. Let's see here. If I were to melee you over... Yeah, it could be better. I don't know. Might as well. Just get rid of him. Okay, well, he's down. I'm gonna use this actually to do a little bit of damage to Nakabachi over here. And also get rid of his extra allies that spawned in while we're at it. There we go. Not too bad. Got a good chunk of damage in. Could even just go for the knockout on him as well. Might be even worth it. Honestly, yeah, might be worth it actually. Yeah, let's go for it. Knock you out. Perfect. Okay, one Nakabachi down. One to go. Plus the ninja. He's summoning more. That's the Ravengers, yeah. So he's summoning a little bit more of those. But here we go with the ninjas again. Fling. I don't think that's the real one. But we do have Trump card now on Joker, which we can use to our advantage for the extra damage. Ooh. Not with that active. Okay. Got moral support out of it, though. That's always helpful. Joker's in a weird spot, though, right now. Well, all the ninjas are down here with us. It might be worthwhile to just kind of deal with them. If we can. Let's see. Any way I can kind of deal with them. Could go... Ooh, I could actually just break it. That could always be an option. Okay, you know what? Akechi, I'm gonna hope that's the real one, honestly, buddy. Because I might be able to do a good chunk of damage to this guy if it is. And if it is, I'm gonna be happy with it. Let's see. Nope, not the real one, but now we can actually freely attack over here. I don't think it's the one next to us. I really don't. I'm gonna take the risk. I think it's this one. I could be wrong, though. I'm hoping it is right. Is it him? No, it isn't. But we did get our SP back. That's fine. Okay. Well. Don't have any way of actually hitting you from this angle, do we? Weird. Okay. So I kind of have to be in this room with him in order to actually attack him. But we have a big boost on damage right now, so we go for it. Let's definitely get 276 damage into him for now. Okay, good. Nakabachi's doing whatever. He can do whatever he wants. We have a heal, so it's not too much of a problem for me. I'd rather just focus that guy, because I don't think he can summon in multiple enemies in a way that makes this any harder for us in any way, shape, or form. Plus, I can also attack him through the wall anyways, so if need be, I could just sit over here and be safe a little bit while I work on him slowly. Let's see here. Severe damage is only to be at that, it looks like. Joker, if you move slightly back, I'll be able to go with Akechi first here. I don't mind using my SP on the ninja here, instead of working on Nakabachi with it. And all we need to really do now is just make sure this guy goes down. Slowly but surely. But honestly, not too bad. We're doing really good on this third challenge map, in my opinion. How far back can we do this from, though? Looks like it can be one further, so I can kind of be like here-ish and do it. Cool. Next turn, the ninja's out. Then it's just the Nakabachi, which is not a problem at all. Hey, as long as we're not getting hit 3 times by the same enemy doing 67-something damage every turn. Nakabachi can do his 100 damage every turn if he wants to. Okay, fling. Staying in that weird spot. Ow. Yeah. Keeping him around is not a good idea. In any shape, way. Or possible, honestly. Based on what we just saw. Okay, his little guys are making their way.
Still have the advantage.
Okay, not too bad. I'm gonna say Joker should be the one to stay back. Slightly. Could melee him, but I don't like that idea.
Let's go.
Not enough to knock him out. Okay, we gotta figure out how to do this. Looks like Kasumi has the easiest way of doing this. Based on what we can see. We can melee you forward. Like so. Which is not bad. Joker can slightly make his way back. And then what we can do here, we can hit you with one of these. Yeah, we can do that. And then we can use Akechi to start a triangle. That should be able to get a bunch of enemies. Just gotta do it from the right angles. Might be able to do it from over here, honestly. It looks like we might be able to. There's also another get 'em over here as well. We need to. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. But it is good to know that there's a freebie on the other side of the map. Let's move like there-ish. That should work. Okay, cool. That guy's down. You can jump on over now. If I were to go over here, if I were to take out the guy next to me right here-ish, what can I do with that? Can I maybe get like a bunch of damage in? Slightly. Let's see. What does that look like? Not too bad. Gets rid of a bunch of enemies. Doesn't put that guy in the range though. It looks like. Yeah, it takes the Ravager out. Could be good, could be bad. It really depends on how you think of it. But that's 3 enemies out of the way. 1 being the ninja. I don't mind that. Also gives Joker his HP back, too, on top of that. Then we just need to figure out what Nakamachi's gonna try when we're over there. Okay, Akechi's like right on top of him though. And based on the summon, okay, he blasts us. That's fine. We're gonna get blasted again. That's fine. Ooh, you're blocking off that area. I don't like that at all. They're specifically trying to block it. Okay. Well, because they're trying to do that, what else can I do here? Could do Pathway to the Ball, but that area is blocked off. So that wouldn't really be a good, worthwhile one to do. But I could do a Phantom Judge and knock this guy off. Which could work, honestly. We can use Joker to set everything up here. And then Akechi can just encircle everybody over there. Which could work out wonderfully, depending on the angle we get this in. Like somewhere like here-ish, I think. Based on the angle. Let's see, how does that look? Is he just outside of it? Maybe. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay. Strange. If I were to do it from here, I just need a way of breaking open some stuff, right? Pretty much. If I can break open one of these barrels, I can make my way over there, I think. But then I get the Ravager on me. Is there a safe spot I can do this from? Not really. Strange. What about from here? How does that look? Does that at least hit them? Because if it's not going to hit them, there's no reason for me to be even over here. Yeah, there's not really a reason. That's strange. I'm not sure why that... I don't think that should be a thing that stops a triple threat from happening here. That's weird. That is very weird. Well, if that's going to be the case then. Could just push this guy off if I wanted to. Or I can also do something along the lines of like an Igon on these two. and then just using their 2 hits over here to my advantage. And then we can also try and confirm this. Let's see. Yeah. I'm directly behind this guy. And this should count. Oh no, it does. Okay. It was just we were in the wrong spot. That's weird. Okay. That works. I don't know how that changed anything. We were directly behind him beforehand, but guess that's a better spot somehow. Okay, that works. Strange, but it works. Then what we can do, any way that we can possibly force a double hit here on anybody. Not really, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible. It's just like the angle. Not really. I think what we're going to do instead then, is there a way for me to, yeah, we can Igon you. I'm going to do that for the extra movement. Just to have it. Just so we're not in the weird spot. Or I can use that to maybe get another triple threat. No. Okay. Or the shot. Or the shot indeed. Getting out of range of Ravager is our current safety zone, I think. Other than that, not really seeing anywhere else to go. So just charge up and see what we can do. Not bad at all, though. For what we have currently, we're definitely in a very good spot. Ow. Rude. Okay, you're moving up there. Ooh. Thank you for moving there, actually. Okay, Joker, you can make way through, buddy. How about Kasumi or Sumire? Sumire can get over there now, good.
Here I go.
First things first is figuring out how you want to deal with these guys, I think. It's a free hit on everybody. Could be good. It's also a get 'em, so I think we definitely take it. Also dizzy's one of them too, and also gets rid of those barrels. He moves down. Wow, way too close for comfort though. Okay, we can use you to move closer. But I think what we want to do is... Actually, yeah, that's actually a good spot. I want Kasumi to be able to somehow make use of that.
What to do?
Who can move over there, actually? Anybody want able to encircle this guy? Not really. Huh. Strange. Not sure how I'm gonna get this guy over in a way that I want him to be moving. But Kasumi might be able to just blast him, which might be the way we do it. Let's see. If I move like... Can I really not see him from here? Yeah, I can't. I thought she had a lot larger of a range for a weapon. Apparently not. Okay. Well, if that is the case then, let's move like here then. Force him on over, like so. It works out. Okay, he's in. What we can do now is I'm actually going to confirm your knockout, I think. And then we're going to use that to our benefit by knocking him on out. There we go. Okay, I feel safer with that. Okay, now it's all about just trying to encircle these guys somehow, in some way. Looks like here-ish is a confirmation on both of those. Okay. And Joker might be able to get up here as well, to maybe put Nakabachi into it as well, which is much better in my opinion. Also does some damage to the loudspeaker as well, which means that if it does happen to turn on while we're over here, it won't be as much of a problem. And I might be able to just get rid of Nakabachi right here, right now, making challenge map number 3 completely completed. Not bad. That's the third one down. So far, we've done pretty good. 2 first try. First one took 2 tries just because we didn't fully understand what we were dealing with on the first one, just because we didn't know there was multiple enemies going to be spawning in. But honestly, not bad at all. 8 turns for that, I think that's pretty good. We had the chance of hitting enemy or allies, so I'm guessing we were playing on merciless difficulty. So we did really good. I feel like we did very genuinely good. Definitely the ninja was the first one that needed to go. No way around that. I don't trust those guys being able to just fly around like that. Because they can teleport, they can make multiple allies for themselves, they can throw multiple of those shurikens at you to make the, moving and being safe very dangerous. So honestly, not too bad. With that being said, next episode will be the finale, more than likely. I'm definitely going to say more than likely, just due to what we know and what's gone on so far with everything. I don't think there's going to be any more challenges after that. Yeah, the next two, because literally the last one's called a true test of skill. And I know we're not going to be doing the, the main story again for, like, New Game Plus, unless we do, like, a revisited later down the line. But honestly, with that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a blast hanging out, guys, like always. With that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you all in the final episode of Persona 5 Tactica. Peace out, and see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.